Look for each other's strengths and weaknesses. Make sure you use each other's strengths for the businesses. If you're weak at doing something, don't do those things in the business. Hi, Teresa with Agency Performance Partners here to talk to you today about sibling business partners in an insurance agency. So if you think about your work life right now, it is already very difficult to have business relationships with people. Relationships in general are difficult. You have to give and take, and a lot of things happen in a relationship. But when you change the relationship, when you're talking about sibling relationships, there's a whole other dynamic that is existent in a sibling relationship. You have to be very careful when you have family or work with family in a business environment. You have to keep the family environment and those personal relationships in one place. You have to keep the business side somewhere else. So you have to keep kind of a fine line between those. You want the family part to stay family and the business part to stay business. The reason you want that is you don't want your family drama and things flowing into your business and becoming gossip. And you don't want all of the business stuff and the details of your business flowing into your family life, because then there's no space in between them. You end up merging them both, and then you don't know if you're enjoying your family or you're working the business 24/7. There are many benefits to working with siblings, and there are challenges, and sometimes the benefits and the challenges are one and the same. So you have to really set really good boundaries. Everybody needs to have their own job description so everybody knows what they're responsible for. You have to be self-reflecting and looking internally at yourself, not at your siblings. There's competition and there's sibling rivalry because you're always trying to basically fight and compete for your parents' attention when you're young children. But when you're adults, you can't do that, especially in a business environment. So everybody should have their own job descriptions. Everybody should be responsible for their own job description, what they're doing. You can't focus on the other siblings and what they're doing because it will cause a lot of conflict. So it's better to have job descriptions, keep really good boundaries. I mean, the great thing is you trust your siblings. You guys have the same vision in mind. The visions and values of the family business are kind of headed in the same direction. Hopefully, you're trustworthy and you know that you guys be really good business partners. The problem is you have to be careful of the rivalries and the competition. Look for each other's strengths and weaknesses. Make sure you use each other's strengths for the businesses. If you're weak at doing something, don't do those things in the business. Use the strengths and the weaknesses, use the job descriptions, use that synergy that comes with the siblings. You guys know each other so well, but you also know each other's weaknesses so well, and don't use those against each other. Because when you start using your weaknesses against your siblings, you start tearing that business down, and that's not what you want. You want a successful business. So you need to create those boundaries so your business becomes a successful family business. Thanks so much. Check us out at agencyperformancepartners.com. Have a great day.